Welcome. I am GpaSilverMane, and this is Sunday Night Highlights. It's all about a meme for your second screen. My day-to-day free-to-play level 62. I started it, and I've shown every step of my adventure so far, day-to-day. It's just doing daily socializing. It's my way of streaming without streaming. You're more than welcome to comment, like, subscribe. Definitely check out our Discord. It's linked in the description below. But I just like to show you what I'm doing as I'm going through the process. This will cover day 43 through 48. So we're on week 8, man, and it was exciting. A lot of great stuff happened this week. Today's actually day 49, but we're just going to cover up to day 48. Let's start at day 43 here. All right. Well, let me check my head first, I guess. That'd probably help. We did unlock wars last Sunday, but we didn't get a war. So this is where it's going to get fun and exciting. Let me pull this up here. My roster. Whammy. We were able to unlock on day 43 Rescue and Electro. So they're both Blitz characters, and they're just going to be for Blitz teams. Electro I'm using to unlock my Shuri. She's one of my 3 Spider-Verse from the Blitz Orb. Rhino, Electro, and Mysterio from Raid Orbs. But that's the path I've chose to take. Day 44, we unlocked Ant-Man, Widow, and Scarlet Witch. We also had our first war against Strike Boys OG at halftime when I went to bed. So from 1 o'clock to like 10 p.m., 9 hours. We were up 9-10 to 687. It was actually a really great war. I just put out the footage for that war, our very first one. It's going to be its own personal series, of course. And we ended up going on to win. Day 45, season sorcery calendar started. So that's where you're going to get one of your ornaments. And I actually want to go over there real quick and kind of look at it. Right here, this ornament. Pink ornament fragments. And I believe that's where you get 50 of your... better yet, let's do this. 50 magic shards is what I want to say. Here it is, the pink one. Okay, so no. This is actually where you get some gear. The purple ornament is where you get the 50 magic shards. And that's earned through milestones. Let me look here real quick. I believe it's at 34,000 is where you get that as well. Oh. No, that's not it. Okay. 34,000. Purple ornament fragment. So that's where you get it, is at actually 25,000. So you get 50 shards right there from the purple ornament. The 34,000 is your 50 shards of magic here. So that'll give you the 100 shard unlock for her. And that's honestly, people are going to be able to hit that pretty easy, go a little bit further. But if you're not in game, you're not going to be getting a lot of this awesome loot at the beginning, the teal gear and such. Alright, so I unlocked Shatterstar, and I don't farm the dude. Just randomly through basic orbs, milestone orbs, and premium orbs, you know what I mean, is how I got him. I don't currently have any intention of investing in him at all. Here he is. Ba-boom. And that's because they're unhearted and all that. That's like all these characters I have no intention of investing in anytime soon. They're not part of my guide. Obviously, I would love to invest in X-23 and such. Captain Marvel, Hulk. I love those characters. Deadpool. They're just in this game, and in my farming guide, they're not relevant to my path to success, essentially. Level 61, woot woot, on day 45. We also maxed the World Warrior milestone. I want to touch on that real quick, because this is phenomenal, all right? We were on week 8, and we weren't doing wars, so we were never able to hit it. We had one war, and we boosted, like, it had to have been 40,000 points or something, right? Alliance War, 85 points per attack. And we had, let's say, 22 members, maybe 23 that I think did 10 attacks. So you take 23 times 10, that's, what is that, 230 attacks times 85. It's just astronomical amount of points, right? It's like 24,000 or something like that, I want to say. Just off the top of my head, I might be wrong. Give or take 20,000 something. Anyway, we're able to max it. And now if you see, we still got 3 days to go, and look how far we are. We're on the T4s already with 3 days to go, okay? That is sensational. And that's just from being active and playing the game. This is tons of rewards that a lot of people out there don't get in other alliances. And that's why people want to be a part of this. You know what I mean? Because it's just finding enough people that want the same thing and that can work together, you know what I mean? It's really hard to do. But, you know, you got to do what you can do and do your best. I just thought I would show that off. World Wars is maxing. It's quite wonderful. War against Creed. They were a 21 million power alliance. That first war, we were punching up double. They were over double our alliance power, and we had 21 million power. They had one guy, though, that was almost 15 million. So, it was rough, but we still destroyed them handedly. They made a comeback. We weren't worried, right? Second war, it was a straight punch across. The war recon for it was 24 members. They were between level 77 and 63 with 14 members, no activity for a day. And they had 6 of those that were 2 days plus with no activity. So we weren't thinking they were going to be very active, and they turned out not to be. We handled them quite easily. Just through being active, you know, and taking out shield officers or shield teams. It was quite easy. I 3-starred White Tiger, bro. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And it's been a long grind just opening orbs, but we were able to 3-star. I'm almost tempted to start buying her because it's just so bad. Like, I never get her, right? I've actually quit opening the orbs as I get them, and I'm now opening like, what is this? Probably 5 to 10 orbs at a time. But I'm just saving up my currency here, 850, and then I'll go in and I'll just buy like 5 of these or 10 of these when I get 3,000 Blitz credits. And I'm actually hitting her once or twice when I do that. As opposed to when I open 1, 2, 3 orbs, I hit Misty Knight and random characters and such. I don't ever get White Tiger, it seemed like. And we were on a cold streak there, so it's a little upsetting. But we got her 3-starred. Magic event started on day 46. So this event is, I made a video on it covering it, what you can expect to get. It's not a terrible event by any means. We're getting magic. She's not game changing. She's improving to the Uncanny X-Men. She brings some cool things with her. She's an awesome character. Got a really big sword. As the milestones go here on my free-to-play, we have no chance. We're 3 days in, and you're supposed to get 5,400 points a day to max the event. We're already a full day behind. And we're only 3 days in. I have no chance of maxing this event. So I'm not getting any of these rewards down here. As well as it's forcing us to spend on a white ornament, which it's absolutely worth it. I think you should spend on that ornament. And I can't be mad at Scopely for doing that, because that is 3 million gold for $5 is a steal. On top of it, it's unlocking No Way Home costume. That costume by itself is probably worth, I don't know, it's worth a lot, bro. That costume is sick for Spider-Man No Way Home. It's quite wonderful. But some of these, like the gold promos, more shards for magic, I don't even care about that red star for Phoenix, because I don't believe she gets any use out of it, and it actually might hurt her in the possibility of her dying and going Dark Phoenix. So don't really need it. But those 35 silvers, that would be nice. We might be able to get to that, I'm hoping. But then again, who knows? We'll see where we end up. With my breakdown, we don't do very good in it. I think we get to about 50,000. So we miss out on a lot of stuff. The ornaments is what I'm trying to find here. This one, the blue ornament fragments. That's at 42k. Hopefully we can get to it. There's one more, I thought, right at the end. Yeah. Green ornament fragments. We won't be getting to that. So there's no way for me to get that, even if I was a spender on this account. And that just hurts. So I'm a little butthurt about that on my free-to-play. Obviously, I bought that ornament on my main account. Got the 3 mil. We're getting the No Way Home costume. I'm maxing it. There's nothing wrong with having your community need to spend to get some luxuries. But at the same time, you know, they're giving out some decent stuff to the free-to-play community. I can see it from both sides, is what I'm trying to say. All right, day 47, we unlocked Proxima. Yeah, it wasn't Corvus this time from Omega Orb. It was Proxima. Broke my heart. Broke my heart. Day 48, we had a war against the Owl and Broads. That is a terrible, in my opinion, I'm sorry, I don't like that name. Why you would say that, I don't know. They had 31 million TCP, so we were punching up about 10 million. 6 definitely inactive, 6 possible inactive. Oh gosh, this next part is terrible. I'm just going to show you. It's not good. So we finished Arena at 281. That's the first time in 48 days. Well, not 48 days, since we've got to the top 250, which was like day 10. We were in the top 250. So well over a month, and now we're knocked out, and I can't get back in. I was even playing it. I tried to do a battle at the last second and get in the top 250, and I couldn't, because you can't beat any Sorcery Icarus pair. No matter what, you cannot beat that with my team or any team. So if you don't have them both, it's kind of a loss. So as you can see, the Sorcery pairs, I did find a wave 1 Avengers that I was able to kill and get back in the top 250. But even then, it was a struggle. All I got is my Icarus right now. So that broke my heart. We are not in the top 250 currently. We pulled a 4 red star for Ghost Spider. What? Tell me that isn't sick, right? All right, so let's go ahead and jump over here real quick. I want to show that off a little bit. I actually got a better pull, too, to show off. See if we can sort them here. Red stars. Bam. So it doesn't seem to be accurate. Or maybe it's the only ones that are equipped. Where's she at? Right here. Look at this, dude. We pulled a 6 red star drawn for Spider-Gwen, right? And what was sick is we hit 2 red stars on Spider-Gwen. Then we hit 4 red stars on Spider-Gwen. I'm like, do I quit now? And I really need some red stars on my main characters for my raid team and my arena team, hoping to help push me into the 250. But we kept drawing, and I ended up pulling this bad boy right there. It was so sick. So it will be a while. We just open orbs, so we'll get her as we get her. But once we get her there, it's going to be wonderful. And honestly, she might be the least valuable character on the team, really, in my opinion. But she is cool, so. And I like the original costume there, or the outfit, rather. And I don't have this lady even hearted, do I? That's awkward. We want to heart some here. I do. I'm going to draw on him, and hopefully we get something. That's my favorite out of all of them. Spider-Punk, it looks so sick. In my opinion, this is the least nice one. He just looks smooth and red. I don't know if I'm feeling it, bro. I do like the sweater, though. In my personal opinion. Spider-Gwen, by far, has one of my favorite outfits. It's got like a teal, turquoise, purple. It's just phenomenal, in my opinion, the artwork on it. And I have no idea where this lady's at. Where is she hiding? Stop hiding from me. Jeez. Ghost Spider. So look at that. I mean, the colors, the inlays. You can see her collarbone sticking out through the mask that pulls down. It's just the graphics on this are sensational. And it just seems like they missed on Scarlet Spider really, really hard. But maybe that's the way he was drawn. I don't know. Everybody's artwork's different, you know. And the artwork in this game was a little confusing there. But we were able to get a 4 red star. And that's, to me, that's sensational. I don't think we're going to get her that high. Obviously, maybe a 3-star unlock through Blitz if we're lucky. And then someday maybe we'll see higher stars. But yeah, that 6 red star was quite sensational. And that's all I got for highlights, guys. That's everything that happened this last week that was really of note, other than just doing my dailies, my arena, my raids, Blitz. I'm blitzing my butt off here. With 15 teams, that's the number I put up. That's pretty sensational considering my bottom 5 teams look like this. I got like 6 teams that are only like 600 power. It's pretty sad. And that's because I can't build wide right now. I got to build straight up to have a strong arena and a strong raid and progress to get better resources. And then I can start to build wide. I do want to touch on raids and challenges real quick. So we're just rocking these every day. We're 70, 80, 90% of them. Just killing it. Knocking it out of the park. Challenges. We're running the same thing. We're maxing everything except 2 right here. We got 2 stars on it with my Icarus. And I've started bringing up Taskmaster, I believe is... No, not for this one. Alright, so just Icarus here is manhandling it, but right here... I'm not even able to get into this one. I can't beat it right now. I'm bringing up my Sharon, as well as my Taskmaster. And my M'Baku. So... And that's to unlock Fury, to unlock Omega Red, and beat some of the campaign sections that require Kree as an option. Chaos Theory. Payday. Alright, but that's the only 2 that we're stuck on that I know of, that I believe. We're maxing everything else. And we're about to start getting red stars. That'd be so wonderful once we get to 65 here. It's very few and far between, but every bit adds up. You know what I mean? So we are 2-starring this with Icarus again. And it's getting better because I'm bringing up Killmonger now. And I've actually started something new. Every day I go in and I pick out a character that I use for events, a flash event or a challenge or a specific team. So like let's say, oh, these ain't hearted characters, so it wouldn't be none of them. But I would go in. Okay, I need to sort my roster back. Default, boom. It's hard to explain when everything's wonky. And what I've been doing is I've been taking one of these smaller characters that I'm going to use for. This is my Skeleton. I got her hearted because I love Magneto, as well as she's part of X Factor. I probably will heart Shatterstar, and someday I'd love to build them to get Adam Warlock to fill out my roster, but not anytime soon. She's actually going to be used in one of the challenges where she'll be beneficial, as well as the mutant, original mutant challenge she will be used in. But I just take one of them, I pull them up, and I'll go to level 25, and then I'll upgrade their gear as much as I can and put in these, and it gets them pretty decent. Here's a couple characters I brought up here. I brought him today. I don't think I've done him yet, but I might have. But these guys, boom, boom, boom. All 5 of these, I've actually done it to. So every day I pick one, if not 2, and I bring them up. It helps in Blitz, as well as it's going to help, like, on my level 69 account with my Chaos Theory, I got to tier 4, right? I had the stars for it, but I hadn't been investing in the team. So let's say another day, I could take him up to 36, upgrade him a little bit, his power will get stronger. And that way when those events come, I'll be prepared for them, is what I'm trying to say. That's something new that I've started doing. We are still spending the $1 million. They do recommend, Tana's recommending save your gold and your training modules. And it's hard saying. He could be absolutely correct with what he's pointed out. What gets me is, Scopely specifically said, we do not want you hoarding. We are not doing a gold unlock milestone ever again for a character. They used to do it, I think they did it for Emma several times, and they did it, I think, for Spider-Man Symbiote, I believe. Just a couple characters, premium characters, and they do it 2 or 3 times, and that's how you unlock them. It's through spending gold. So you'd have to spend, like, I think the first 5 days I'd spend 1.85 or 875 million, and then I'd switch over to spending 1.2 million, just so I could get those shard unlocks and get 2 or 3 shards every day for that character. And they said, we don't want you hoarding stuff, waiting on the chance that we might do that. We're not doing that anymore. Well, if they go ahead and do it with Scarlet Spider, I'm going to be very disappointed, especially if they don't give us a blatant, hey, save your gold. 1 month from now, you're going to need it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of rude to the player base, because you clearly stated to us, we don't ever have to do that again. So I just think that'd be wrong if they do end up doing that. All right, I am about to get my energy. I made this a little early. I'm going to spend the Sunday night with my family after spending my energy here. Much love. Stay healthy. And we'll see you in the next one.